Cherry with the latest Fox Footy News update. Alarm bells are ringing at Moorabbin just 3 days ahead of St Kilda's crucial clash with the Kangaroos. A number of the Saints stars missed today's training. They're believed to be still suffering the effects of the flu.
Decked out in their heritage jumpers, St Kilda did their normal midweek training session at Moorabbin. But there were a few things that weren't normal. Captain Nick Riewoldt wasn't sighted at all, while Justin Kazitsky and Luke Ball walked a few laps and had a chat to a few teammates before going inside out of the cold. While the official line from the club is that the Stars were being rested, a number of St Kilda players have been suffering from flu-like symptoms since before the Geelong game last Friday night. Although Kazitsky failed to train, he did succeed at the tribunal last night, knocking a one-week suspension on its head, and now he's available to play against the Kangaroos.
In relation to how it all panned out, it was just probably pretty careless, but it was an accident, and we were very confident that we would be able to convince them.
Kazitsky was one player Dean Laidley was hoping not to have to worry about, but he has confessed the tribunal did work well last night.
And they probably had a better understanding from where Justin was coming from, and if that's good for the system, well, pity we're playing St Kilda this week.
With Max Hutchton already out with a hamstring injury, Kazitsky is one player Thomas desperately needs.
With Max down, because he became very important because of structure, so now we've had a little win there.
Today's session at Arden Street was closed, but the skipper Adam Simpson is a certain starter according to the coach after overcoming his rib problem.
He's trained all week, trained Monday, trained yesterday, trained today, so he'll play.
At Melbourne, Neil Danaher has conceded Saturday's clash with Geelong is the Demons' last chance to make the finals.
Still in the fight for it. We'd like to be top four, but we're not. And we'd like to be in the eight, but we're not. But what we are is we're still in the fight for a finals berth.
Melbourne's aim to snap a 7-game losing streak is set to be helped by the return of David Neitz. While the skipper was limited in his work at today's main training session, the coach is hopeful of a return after Neitz missed last week with a minor knee problem.
A furious Port Adelaide has decided to continue its season-long war with the AFL Tribunal by appealing against Byron Pickett's 2-match suspension for engaging in rough play. And Hawthorn's Nick Holland has announced his retirement after badly injuring his shoulder 3 weeks ago in the VFL. He'll do a lap of honour in the Hawks' clash against the Swans in round 22 at the MCG. He bows out on 179 games. And that's the latest from Fox Footy News. I'll have more updates for you again tomorrow night on White Line Fever. As always, have a great night.